winter. Now I'm going to tell the story about the gardener and the watermelon. Let's start. King Sumant was a generous and caring person. He was a king. He cared about everyone in his village town. One day, when he was traveling with his minister, he observed a gardener and told his minister, "With my power, I can change this man's life overnight and make him a millionaire." "Sir," minister said, "Sir, please don't say that, because if he must become a millionaire, he needs to work hard and have luck. You cannot turn him in by helping him." The king was adamant. He insisted that "I have the authority, I have the power. Let's bet on it. Whoever wins, if you win, the king, I will give you 1,000 gold coins." The minister agreed. One day, the king gave a letter to the gardener and said, "Give this letter to the neighboring king," because the neighboring king was King Sumant's friend. But when the gardener heard that he had to go to all the way 10 kilometers from his house to the neighboring king, he did not even have a horse. So he thought, if I have to do it myself, I have to walk 10 kilometers. But I'll do one thing. I'll give this letter to my friend. He has a horse and he is a little wealthier than me. So I can give him and he can give this letter to the king. So one day, he gave that letter, the gardener gave the letter to his friend, and the friend set off. When he reached the king's palace, in the letter it was written that whoever person comes to you and gives this letter, can you please give him 100 acres and one big mansion to stay. This is from King Sumant, and I will talk to you about this when we meet. So the king's friend, King Sumant's friend, agreed, as he trusted King Sumant very much. So he gave the gardener's friend 100 acres of land and one mansion to stay. He was living a very cool and sustainable, beautiful life. After 1 week, King Sumant came for again one tour. But to his surprise, he saw that the gardener was still gardening. He was confused and curious and went to the gardener and asked him, "Where is the letter I told you to give the neighboring king?" The gardener said, "Whatever happened?" He gave his friend what. So the king was disappointed but did not say anything and he left. Seeing that the king was absent from him, he thought, why don't I give him a juicy and fresh watermelon, as I don't have anything else to grow. I grow only watermelon. So the next day, it was like evening, so he thought, I'll give it next morning. So he plucked a juicy and fresh watermelon from his garden and went to the king's palace. He presented it and said, "I'm sorry about this. About that I did not give the letter. I did not give the letter and I told my friend to give the letter." The king was happy to see that the gardener was also generous and kind. So he told his servants, he told his servants that follow it in such a way that it might not be that very light or very heavy, because you have to fill more gold coins in it. And after you fill gold coins in it, seal it properly. Properly seal it. So the servant said, okay sir, as you say. So then what happened? Yeah. Then the king said to the gardener, you sit down for lunch. After that, you can go because your house is a little far from here. So you sit down for lunch. So the gardener said, okay, and had his lunch. While going, the king gave back his watermelon. And he did not feel a thing because it was not that heavy or not that light. So he just carried it. So he was like, Arey Baba, now I have to carry this whole watermelon till my house. Why don't I give this to my friend? Yeah, another friend. He likes watermelon. I will give him. So it and his friend's house was nearby the palace. So the gardener gave the watermelon to his other friend and walked away to his house. And he was super tired because he had to carry that watermelon. It was heavy, right? All the watermelons are heavy. Yeah. So he just dozed off. It was the evening time. And he sleeps at evening. So he just... But the next day, when the king came to give see if the gardener became a millionaire or not. But the gardener, to his surprise, he was just again gardening. He was curious now. He went to the gardener and asked, where is the watermelon I gave you? So he said, I gave it to my friend as it was too heavy. I couldn't take it home because my home is very far from a village, from a palace. Now the king is tired. He had just one hope. He told his secret servant, he was like very quiet. You can see him as a spy. Yeah? He told his spy servant to take a tijori. Tijori is a big box where you find gold and all. Yeah. He told him to find a tijori, fill it with gold, diamond, cash, everything, and secretly go to the gardener's house. Behind there was a tree, a big banyan tree, big banyan tree, where the gardener used to sit. So he told his spy servant to dig a hole near the banyan tree and hide the tijori over there. So he had to follow it, right? So he went, dug it, and kept it. Next day, when it was too hot, he felt like sitting there. So the gardener felt like, oh my God, it's so hot. I think I will rest under the banyan tree. It gives me shade. He went and something hooked him on his butt. He was like, oh my God, what is this? I'll sit somewhere else rather than sitting here. Many days passed, but he never saw that. One day, some thieves came and they dug the holes. They found the tijori and now they were lucky. Now when the king again came to take a tour, he saw the gardener. And he asked, did you take out the tijori? So the gardener said, hey, what tijori? Where is the tijori? What? How? Where? The king was like, nothing, none of your business. I'll go. Sorry. He went to the kingdom and said, you were right, my minister. You can't make anyone a millionaire. The person needs to work hard and he has to, in his fortune there should be luck, everything. So he lost the bet. The king lost the bet. And as promised, the king gave the minister 1,000 gold coins. Now this is the end of the story. Well, next time I'm gonna tell you not a story but very, a little interesting something. Well, comment me below if you like horror stories. I have a lot of horror books in my books, so I can tell you horror stories and it's super scary, right? So tell me in the comments if you like horror stories. Okay. Bye. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And share this with